What is up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. And today's video is going to be about what if Naruto was the son of the death god. So yeah, let's get into the video. So we go to the Naruto's attack as a child is born. Children, as these two children names are. One of these children's names are Menma, and also I'm gonna name her Abby for now. But if you guys can think of another name for this, then go right ahead. Other than that, I can't think of another name. So yeah. So Abby and Menma are born. As when they are born, the Naruto's attack happens. But this time, when Naruto was using the Reaper Death Seal, he knows, the Reaper was going to take his soul, but he didn't, as he had asked the Reaper, why isn't he taking his soul? As the Death God says, well, because I want to make a deal with you. As Minato said, okay, what would that deal be? As he said, I want you to have, he's basically saying, I am going to take your soul, but my son will live on the mortal plane, like this world, instead of the, Shinigami world, or however you say it. Basically, that's where he's going to live. As he says that as he gives a child with white hair and red eyes to Minato, as Minato, Minato and Kushina see the child. As you go to Hiruzen, as he gets there, as he had just heard the talk of, the Shinigami, how do you say the name? I can't say it. Shinigami give his child to basically to the humans, as he told them to protect his child for now, until he can get better control over his powers. As they agree, as Minato still gets his soul taken away, and they die. As we do a time skip, as Naruto is the age of 2, as Naruto, for some reason, as he thinks, that we're gonna go to the age of when Naruto is 3 years old. And Naruto, he is a year older than, Mito and Abby. So yeah. Menma and Abby. My bad. Sorry, guys. As Naruto, for some reason, at the age of 3, he's always been able to see stuff from the inside of people. He's always been able to see their soul. And it kind of got, for him, he thinks, it's bad. But for other people, they can't see souls, so they don't really care. But, for Naruto, it's gotten so much bad that he can eventually tell from good souls and bad souls. So Naruto can basically, tell which souls are good and which souls are evil. As Naruto, he basically doesn't really care about this, because Naruto, he's kind of born emotionless. Just like the Shinigami, who can't really feel emotion, because, he doesn't care to, because, he just takes souls. Whoever uses his seal, you better prepare to die. Because you're not just risking someone else's soul, but your own as well. So he doesn't really care. As as it wasn't really a secret that, that Naruto was the son of the Shinigami, as people know, the Shinigami seal, well, not the seal of the Shinigami, but basically they know, what happens when you use the Reaper Death Seal. As instead of, beating on meat like Menma and his sister, I'm gonna say Mito because I think I like that better instead of calling her Abby. So yeah, they beat Naruto because his dad took the fourth Hokage soul away from them. They say, as Naruto, Naruto knows who his dad is. As when he was told who his dad was, he didn't really care. As Naruto, Naruto, to scare off the villagers, he would look at them in a sort of creepy type of way, as he would say, "Don't you dare even touch me or any of my siblings, or I will eat your soul." As Naruto, he knows that he can't eat souls, but he knows he can take people's souls, and that would instantly kill them. So, them not wanting to mess with the Shinigami's kid, they leave him alone. And so, Menma and Mito, as Naruto, he would have, a older brother type of thing. As Naruto, even though he is older than them, he will, kind of be the same age as them for now. Like, he's a year older than them, but he will be in the same, grade and all that stuff as them. Seeing as how there's not many kids of Naruto's age. Not many kids of Naruto's age, so yeah. So he kind of has to be forced to go up a year or down a year. So Naruto went down a year, so yeah. As Naruto, he knows a bit more than anyone else really, because if you're a Shinigami, you basically already know about, everything, history and all that stuff. So yeah, you're like dead but alive. You're kind of everywhere but nowhere. Basically that type of thing or whatever. As you go to Naruto, as he is now, as Naruto, Naruto is currently, in the academy doing his work, as Naruto is writing down on something, as what he's writing on is a test that the academy students are taking. As we go to when it's the end of the academy, as Naruto is currently walking home, as he's holding Menma on his right hand and Mito on his left hand, as they are currently walking with him as well. As Naruto can hear the whispers and he's getting the stares by the villagers. As Naruto, he doesn't really care. This is when, Naruto lets go of their hand and pulls them closer, like in the hug, as Naruto starts, walking away a bit. As Naruto, as we do a time skip, as Naruto is now the age of 13, but the rest of the kids are the age of 12, I guess. So yeah, this is when, Naruto, he can't really take the exams, because technically he does have chakra, but then again, he has, like, death chakra. Like, if you touch Naruto's chakra, you're going to decay. So yeah, Naruto who is, so, Naruto is doing the task as he passes with flying colors, as Abby, kind of passes as well, but Menma doesn't, as Menma, does what Naruto does in canon, as Menma was, scolded by Hiruzen, but Hiruzen told him he forgave him, but at least they got whoever that guy name is at the thing, so whatever. So yeah, this one Naruto. This is when we go to Naruto, as Naruto gave Menma a chop to the head, not hard, but a soft chop to the head, as Naruto told Menma not to do it again, as Menma said he wouldn't. This is when Naruto was. This is when they were doing teams, as we get to Team 7, as Team 7 consists of Sakura Haruno, Sasuke Uchiha, as Sakura jumped up, basically said to all the fangirls, and ha, get that. As you go to Naruto, as he doesn't really care. As the last thing is, as you go to, as the last one of Team 7, Haruka says, is Menma Uzumaki. As I don't care. As Menma, is thinking he gets to be on a team with Sakura. As he also says, and Team 7 also consists of one more person, Mito Uzumaki. As no one in the class really hates Menmo or Mito, they just don't like them because they hang around with Naruto, and they also see him as an older brother. So yeah, as Haruka says, okay, that's it, goodbye. As Sasuke gets up, as he says, Haruka Sensei, wait. As Haruka looks back at Sasuke, as he says, what is it, Sasuke? As he says, you called everyone's name except Naruto. Why? As Haruka says, Naruto will be joining a different team. A team that is secret to the Hidden Leaf. So he can't join. So he isn't going to be joining any regular team. As Sakura, stood up, saying, well, if Naruto is going to join it, then you should at least let Sasuke-kun join as well, because he's the greatest in the village. As Haruka says, no, you don't get it, Sakura. This is for the training that Naruto is going through, is where it can kill you. Naruto is a shinigami. He can't die, no matter how many times you stab him or even chop off his neck. He will always regrow his limbs, and he won't die. So basically, saying, Naruto can die, but come back and come back to life. But unlike Sasuke, he can die, but he can't come back. He will stay dead. As everyone in the room stays quiet, as Sasuke looks at Naruto, as Sasuke, glares at Naruto, as as, he's thinking that 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 loser thinks he's better than me just because he's a shinigami and he can't die. I'll show him that I'm stronger. As Sasuke clenches his fist, as, as Naruto doesn't really care. He still has his head down on the desk, not really caring. As a few hours pass, as you see Team 7 and Naruto still there. As Naruto, Naruto not really wanting to do anything. As whatever. Heart, y'all. Oh yeah, if I sound tired, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of exhausted from doing schoolwork. My bad. So yeah. So we go to Naruto as he has his feet on the desk, as he is kind of leaning back on his chair, as Naruto is kind of trying to sleep, as Sakura is being annoying. Menma is, trying to ask out Sakura, and Mito is alone at another desk, who she has her head down, as Naruto is, looking at Team 7, as Naruto, gets up from his seat, as Naruto gets, from, as Naruto, he doesn't really talk in class. He's like the quiet kid that you see in class, who always has his head down and doesn't, it looks like he doesn't listen, but he's listening, and that's it. As Naruto, goes up to the front, as Sakura gets quiet, and so does Menma. As Naruto, chuckles a bit, as he says, well, you can come out now. As a door opens, as to reveal Kakashi. As Kakashi says, so you knew I was there, huh? As Naruto gives Kakashi a blank look. Well, not a blank look. Naruto smiles at Kakashi, kind of giving him a fake smile, like how Sai does, as Naruto's eyes look completely emotionless, as, as Naruto says, of course I did. Besides, I did see your soul. As Kakashi says, well, that's kind of weird, but it doesn't matter. As Kakashi says, well, Team 7, I am your sensei. Meet me on the roof. As Naruto says, well, you kids better get going. I gotta stay here and wait for my team. As Naruto, goes back up to the seat that he was, as he puts his head down. As Team 7 leaves, as Sasuke stays, Sasuke, kind of stays behind, as he saw the rest of Team 7, kind of leave. As Sasuke looks back at him and looks at Naruto. As Naruto puts his head up a bit, as they both stare each other in the eyes, as Naruto gives Sasuke a smile, as he then gives him an eye smile and waves his hand. As Sasuke tisks and starts walking out of the class, as he says, I will become stronger than you, Naruto. I'll make you see. As Naruto, waits for a few hours, as Naruto, he thinks, he'll be waiting for, I guess, a few more hours. So yeah. Now I gotta go get the door because I think someone's knocking. Hold on, guys. Okay, guys, I am back. So yeah, let's continue the video. So Naruto, thinks I'll be waiting here for a few hours, won't I? As Naruto sighs as we go to Team 7. As Kakashi already introduced himself, as he said what he said in canon. As Sakura introduced herself by saying, she likes Sasuke, but she doesn't like Mito because she can be a potential, person that Sasuke may like. As Sasuke goes up next. As Sasuke says, I'm Sasuke Uchiha. I have many dislikes. I don't like a lot of things. One of the things I like is training, Menma, and Mito. As Mito looks at Sasuke, as she gives Sasuke a blank stare with a smile, as he chuckles a bit, as she says, was that just a confession? Sorry about that. As Sasuke narrows his eye the other way from her stare, as he says, no, just saying. As Menma is like, Sasuke, if you even think you can get close to my sister, then you might as well look the other way, because she will never in 1,000 years like someone like you, Sasuke. As Sasuke glares at Menma, and Menma glares back at Sasuke, as Kakashi says, Menma, how about you introduce yourself? As Menma says, fine. Menma says, I'm Menma Uzumaki. One of my likes are on my older brother Naruto, Sakura, Mito. My dislikes is Sasuke, and kind of some other things. As Menma says, also I like ramen. And I guess I kind of also like, what else? As Menma, says, well, I think that just is it, I guess. As Kakashi, looks at Mito, as Mito sighs, saying, well, I guess I have to introduce myself. As Mito says, my name is Mito Uzumaki. My dislikes are kind of some things. One of my dislikes, I guess, is Sakura and those fangirls, because they're too weak. As Sakura says, what was that? As Mito chuckles a bit, as she says, and one of my likes are my other brother, Menma, and Sasuke, ramen, and also, oranges, I guess. Yeah, there's something about them that it's just good. And I guess also candy, and also, let me think. Hold on, y'all, I gotta think about it. What else? Oh yeah, she also says, I also like the color gray and black sometimes, not all the time though. As she also says, I also like, ices, yeah, those ice cool pops, I guess. As she says, and that's it. As that's kind of it. As Sasuke, still says, I will, kill a certain someone. So yeah. And he also says, and as Kakashi, says, so what are your goals? As you go to Mito, as she just says, well, my goal is to prove to be the strongest that there ever was. Because I want to prove that even though I am a girl, I can surpass all men. Even though, because I think whatever a guy can do, a girl can do it better. Well, at least I can. As Menma, says, I'm going to become Hokage. Believe it. As Sakura, stares at Sasuke as she chuckles a bit. As Sasuke says, I'm going to kill a certain someone and revive the Uchiha clan. And also going to surpass Naruto. I don't care if he is a shinigami or not. I will surpass him. As that's it. As Kakashi, says the test as that's it. As they all start to leave. As Sasuke went to go check, to see if Naruto was still there. As he saw Naruto still there, as he had his head down. As as Sasuke was thinking, someone later than Kakashi, huh? Whatever. As Sasuke then left with the rest of his team. As Menma and Mito know how to get home without their older brother, so yeah. As you go to Naruto, as it is now nighttime and the time of day is 12. So yeah. As we go to Naruto, as he says, you can get out now. There's no one else here other than me. As the moon is showing behind Naruto, as he is currently sitting on the side of a window. He's not, doing anything else. He's just sitting on it. As that's it. As he's looking, at the class desk, as it is empty and it's also nighttime, as the moon is behind Naruto, shining brighter than ever. As Naruto said, you guys can come out now, as two Anbu come out. God dang it. As the Anbu that come out is a girl with a purple fox mask and another Anbu member with a bear mask on as well. As the girl with the purple mask says, so you're Naruto, sorry about that, as she says, so you're Naruto Shinigami, huh? As Naruto says, well, of course, I'm the one and only Naruto Shinigami. As another Anbu appears beside Naruto, as she says, well, it's nice to meet you, Naruto Shinigami. I am your sensei. As he takes off his mask, as he says, my name is John oh my god, Yamanaka. However you say Ino's last name, I'm not remembering it. As they leave, as Naruto follows them. As he says, so what intense training am I going to do, huh? As they basically say, well, we're going to we're going to train you so hard that you'll be at least a very high Jonin level. As Naruto says, okay, I guess. As ever since, that day, Naruto has been training, as Naruto can train his mind and many other things. As Naruto, he's been training on chakra control, taijutsu, kenjutsu, and all other jutsus. As Naruto, kind of like Kakashi, can perform, all types of jutsus. As Naruto has basically all, like, all elements, you could say. But, like, but when Naruto uses it, Naruto use it, it's not like creepy or anything. Naruto can use it however he likes. Naruto even has wood style, which people, thought which was lost, but, he thinks, they think he is the son of the shinigami, of course, he'd be able to use wood style. They don't know what shinigamis can do. As Naruto has a few, releases, Kikagenkais, you could say. As one of those Kikagenkais are Naruto, one of those Kikagenkais is Naruto, being able to do haunt release, ghost released, which ghost release what helped, Naruto phase through stuff. He can also see through walls, and also because he's using ghost released, I guess you can say he kind of looks like a ghost. And Naruto also is able to disappear or reappear. He's also able to, he also has, haunt release, which basically makes someone sees illusions or makes them, go into a certain place where it will look haunted, give you the feeling that it's haunted, and basically you don't want to go in there. Hold on. Okay guys, I am back. So Naruto basically has haunt release as, basically anything that's, you could say, scary is gonna kind of be scary to you. As Naruto also has a sort of chain, like chakra chains, but instead it's different. It's black. Naruto can also, he can also control someone's blood, kind of like bloodbending. Naruto also has black flames. Sorry about that. My bad. That's my fault. Naruto has black flames, which is kind of like a Mataratsu, you could say. Or if not, it is Mataratsu. As these flames burn anything that they touch. As Naruto can make it last for however long he wants to. As that is it. As ever since, that day, these Anbu, they don't just work for Hiruzen, but they also work for Danzo. They report this to Hiruzen, but they also report it to Danzo. As Danzo was, thinking for this kid to join Root. And if he does, he'll be under his complete control, and, basically, he can do anything he wants with Naruto. Basically, he wants Naruto to join him. As Naruto, he don't really, he knows about Root, but he doesn't really care. He doesn't give two F's about Root. So yeah, Naruto is now, going to his house as you could say, while Team 7 was all doing D-rank missions, as Naruto has been doing, S-rank missions. Missions that only very, very high joining can do. I've seen how Naruto, can't die. Why not send him on these S-rank missions? Naruto also has, kind of unlimited chakra. Like, if Naruto's chakra all goes away, he won't die, but instead, instead Naruto's chakra, it will literally be regained instantly, like within a second. Like in the snap of a finger, Naruto's chakra is just there again. Even if he says it's all gone, it's going to be there again in like an instant. So basically, Naruto is pretty OP in his own way. As Naruto, as Team 7 is assigned a mission, as, they say you'll have a special person joining you on this mission. As this person is a high joining level, and he also, basically he's also a prodigy as well. If not, he's probably better than even Itachi Uchiha, says Hiruzen. As you know how Sasuke would feel about it, but he just had to mention it, so yeah. As Kakashi was, thinking, someone better than Itachi, huh? Well, I'd like to meet this person. As he says, oh, you have a mission. Hiruzen basically says, you have a mission to protect the bridge builder Tazuna, and that's that and that. As Naruto, as Hiruzen also mentioned, Naruto, well, not Naruto, the Black Death will be seeing you at the gate, as that's it. As Kakashi basically says, okay, we'll be starting this mission. We'll be starting this mission in a few hours. Pack your things and let's go. As they all, pack their things. As Naruto, he does come home, but he doesn't, come home all that often. So yeah, because he's mostly training or something. So yeah, that's basically Naruto's life in a short way. But for now, guys, this is where I'm gonna end the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.